What a lovely day to be alive. 5 days out. Wow. No, plan has just come in from the coach, and today's just going to be a bit more of a vloggy style. I'm going to take you through my back session today, just take you through bits of the day because it's going to be a busy one. And tomorrow I'm heading over to my coach's house, as I've mentioned before, but hopefully you've been enjoying the prep videos. This will be the second to last one before the documentary. But what I'm going to do first is take you through the plan of action for today, just so you know, because I like to share all of these with you. But essentially, it's going to be the exact same food, water, steps, literally everything as yesterday on my final leg day. But today, actually a bit different. Even though it's peak week, I'm doing a normal back session, except for a few adjustments where there's no bent over row. Instead, I'll be doing 3 sets on the prime row, and then no rest pause on the pullover as well, so only 1 set on that, but training till failure, which is going to be actually quite nice because then I won't be too bored during the session, and then obviously send updates to my coach as the day goes along. But today, after that 410 carbs, I woke up only 0.1 kg heavier. So it means we're filling out, we're getting fresher, looks getting better, probably the most detail I've ever had. And I will give you a physique update today as well, because I'm going to film the workout, do a little mic'd up recording, but then I'm only going to film meals 1, 2, and 3, but not me eating them. Unfortunately, I got to chill out on the full days of eating. Got to provide a bit more better content than that, because I know I can do more. I don't think there's anything else I really need to go through, except for I'm about to make meal number 1, which is literally exact same as yesterday. So I won't take you through calories or anything like that. Gonna train again around 12:30. I actually ordered some new headphones, so I've got some Beats Studio Pros coming, because normally they're like 350 quid, right? Which I can't really justify spending that much after I bought that AC as well. But they were down to £150. My AirPods are starting to break. They don't connect to my computer, so I've been using my speaker in my monitor for ages now. So it's time for a bloody upgrade. Hydration is complete. I've got like 200 ml left, and then I'll be on pretty much 2 liters, and it's 8:30 a.m. I had my morning poopy drink. A lot of people asking. It's just 5 grams of L-glutamine, 5 grams of creatine, 25 ml 100% aloe vera juice, and 25 ml 100% lemon juice. And that just kind of puts me in a routine, and it makes me poo every single morning like I've already had one, which is awesome. But yeah, I want to say also thank you to everyone who's using my code for Perform. Smashing it, guys. Love you all so much, and sending me screenshots. Everyone who messages me on Instagram saying they're loving the videos. Sorry if I haven't gone back to you or anything like that, but as soon as I see it, I always try to reply, and I always will reply, right? So the second I see it, but sometimes I get flooded with these stupid adverts on Instagram where it really floods my inboxes, and it's hard to reply. But this morning, been getting on with check-ins, client replies. I think I've got 15 check-ins today, so it's a bit of a busy one. That's why I want to take it chiller in terms of the YouTube video, but still want to get something out there for you guys. Nice and cold this morning. Let's get on to meal number 1. I'll show you it once I made it, give you a little taste test, and I'm going to make it in the bigger bowl this time so it's easier to mix about. But adios amigos, catch you soon. I'm just chilling here with my cat, Mawa, 1 of 3. She's an absolute legend. But meal number 1 is all created, and I'll show you what it is right now, and then it's going to go straight back into coaching work, which I won't take through you today. I won't take you through it today, is what I meant to say, because I do pretty much every video, and I think I've got a lot, well, I know I've got a lot of content planned for after prep finishes, and some exciting stuff coming too. But let me show you meal number 1, exact same. Voila, there it is. And I'm going to mix it all together. Ninja Creamy, rice cakes, banana, raspberries, and then my decaf coffee. Ignore that. But let's give it a little taste test for you guys. Cheers. Hits the spot. I absolutely love this coffee invention I created. Doubt I was the one who invented it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Do some steps afterwards for digestion purposes. and then go train. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Going to be a busy day for myself. Sorry guys, I'm rambling on a little bit. Not too sure what to do. I just want to get some videos out for you guys because I know you guys enjoy. You guys. I can't speak. Bloody hell. But I am going to enjoy this now. Take my time. And then I'll catch you for the pre-workout meal. And then we got the back day on the cards. If anything else interesting happens, you know I'll update you. But yeah, see you in a bit. Pre-workout time. Very, very excited. It's a standard that 110 gram cream of rice, 30 whey protein, 100 blueberry, 20 grams dark chocolate, 85%. Boom. The flavors I used today were white chocolate hazelnut cream of rice and cookie dough whey drip. It looks sensational. I actually made it okay. In my group chat, the coaching group chat with all the clients in, didn't take the piss out of me this time. So exciting stuff. Let's give you a little taste test. Well, that's perfect. Cookie dough is so good in whey drip form, and the dark chocolate underneath. Sensational. It's like fireworks going off in my brain. The taste, the different nodes, the fragrance, the woody, the aromatics, the umami. I don't even know what I'm saying. No, feeling good, feeling refreshed. Got a lot of work done this morning as well, and got some cool stuff I'm doing with the clients as well. They're got to know some secrets that I'm bringing very, very soon. After prep, there's so many cool things that are going to happen. I can't wait to do them all. I've got so many plans. That's for the coaching business, MJ Performance, for YouTube, for myself, all these different things. Everything is going to be leveling up, guys. I promise you that. This year, I'm going even more full throttle than I have been already, and I thought there was no way I could go more full throttle, but there always is. So that's my goal this year, to bring something that no one expects and do something that I never expected that I would have done. I've already done that this year, but I will outdo myself yet again. So I'm going to eat this meal, and then I'll catch you at the gym for a little mic'd up gym session. It'll be very, very chill. This will be a shorter video, that's for sure. And then what I'll do is I'll overlay my posing. If I look good, I actually will do this even if I look bad, because all that matters is how I look on stage. Do a little voiceover in the car, show you my post-workout meal, and that will wrap off the video, all right? So catch you when I'm at the gym. Back day, 5 days out. God damn. First exercise going down, we've got our, what machine is this? Cybex row. So I really am enjoying this one, especially the last couple of weeks. Because one is dual arm, and when I'm doing single arm, most of the time, whichever arm I do first, the other one's absolutely shattered afterwards. Like, I'm out of energy, so I like doing them together right now. We've got 2 sets of this one. I'm going to do roughly 8 to 10, and then anywhere from 10 to 15. But pushing myself to failure this session, or as close to as I can. Don't want to absolutely battle myself. I'll just train how I normally do. I'll record 1 exercise or 1 set per exercise, chat in between, and then get some posing. So let's get into this first set. I absolutely love this machine, so I'm looking forward to it. But to be honest with you, I am pretty tired. The drive over here, I start getting, don't really have the energy. Like, I'd love to take some pre-workout right now. I had my standard 1 coffee and 1 Monster Energy, but I didn't really do so much, but it's all right. We move, let's get it. Right, okay, so it is on to exercise 2. That first lat row felt really, really good. This is going to be a lat pull down variation, and I really like this one. Well, normally I don't use it. Normally I use a different attachment on a different machine, but it's taken, so I'll do what I can because I really want to stay into a groove in these sessions. But essentially, I'm going to be grabbing both the handles up top and leaning back. And what I always tell my clients as well is stay leant back ever so slightly. See how I do it. I'm not very good with my words right now because of prep brain, but essentially it will allow my lats to stay engaged the whole time, and I'm stretching them out. I'm really controlling them in the eccentric and concentric during the whole movement itself, rather than once it's going up and pulling me back up. If I fully straighten out, then my lats are going to de-engage, other muscle groups are going to take over, and really it's not effective in the muscle group I'm trying to activate. So this is a really good way to make sure you're hitting your lats individually, getting a good movement out of them. So you'll see how I do it, but we've got one set of around 8 to 10 and then another set 11 to 14 to failure yet again. So let's get straight into it. So to be honest with you, I don't know even if you can hear me. I don't know why I said that's so weird, because this music in the gym is very, very, very loud. Like the noise cancelling isn't even working in these barely. That's why I'm so glad I'm getting over-ear headphones. So I can't wait. They're coming later today. I wish they came in for this session. But essentially what I'm doing, I've got 3 plates on the middle peg here, and I'm going to be doing 2 sets, roughly between that once again. 6 to 8 sort of, and then 10 to 12, and then I'm going to put a ratio of 4 to 1 from the top peg to the bottom peg. I'm not sure why. Vince just told me that. I'm not even going to overthink it. I'm sure I could think of a reason why, but just going to do what he said. And that extra set is replacing my bent over row on the Smith machine. And then we've got, I think, 2 or 3 more exercises, but I won't film the boring ones because they do get boring. Pretty tired, pretty thirsty, pretty hungry, but we move, we get things done. You know how it is. Right, let's get into this set. Oh, actually, before I get into it, another quick top tip is please make sure you're wearing lifting straps during your back sessions. Number 1 tip I give all my clients: as soon as they send their first bit of form feedback, so like their form videos from the gym when they start up with me, if I don't see them wearing lifting straps, I'm like, right, buy these first thing. Literally like £5 off Amazon. You can get some for £8 off of the form website. Honestly, transforms your back training, stops your sort of forearms and your biceps giving out before your back does, so you can get even more out of your back training, right? And a better grip at the end of the day, won't slip. So let's get into it. Right, so I am already actually pretty battered after this session, because it is peak week and I'm doing like a normal session, so you know, it's hard. However, I'm just complaining to complain. It's fine, I'll get it done. 2 sets, 8 to 10, 11 to 14, conventional lat pull down. So essentially, you'll see how I do it, but it's more of a conventional one rather than leaning back. So we get a bit of our rear delts involved as well. Then we've got 1 set of lat pullover and some rear delts as well. I'm not going to film the rear delts because I never like watching someone do rear delts, so why would I put you guys through that? But obviously it's got to be done. Yeah. So, yep, let's get straight into it. No special tips I'd give on this one except for get it done. So this will be the last exercise that you see before the posing segment of the video. So this is going to be 1 set of lat pullovers, quite literally for the pump. I'm just going to go for as many as I can, really, or just until it feels really pumpy. Programmed for 11 to 14, but generally I just rep it out, right? Because it is a pumpy exercise. So I'm going to set it around about this way, what I normally do, according to my logbook. Get it, finish off rear delts, weigh myself, send my weight over to Finn, and then I will do some posing, which I'll have on my screen, and probably me chatting in the car for around 2-3 minutes or so. And I'll catch you for my post-workout meal after that. But let's get into this final exercise that you'll see at least. Session completed, and hopefully the posing looks okay. You'll be able to see it now. My leg is still a little bit fatigued, so it's really hard for me to turn my right leg on. I don't know if you can notice in the videos that it is a lot harder to turn on than the left, and it's been like that for the last sort of 2.5 months of prep, and that's why cardio was pulled out early. And it's an issue that used to bother me a lot because I couldn't see the definition of my right leg, right? But me and Finn, the more we drop fatigue, the closer we get to the show is basically freshen it up as much as we can and then pose it to live in hell. And then it is battered afterwards. But essentially, that's all that I can do about it. It's out of my control and there's no point worrying about it. Just do the best that I can. Simple as. So that was a really, really good session. I'm not going to yap for too long, maybe a minute or two, because I know the posing clips aren't going to be that long. My mum has very kindly taken out my Ninja Creamy out of the freezer, because that's the #1 tip on how to make the perfect Ninja Creamy. Everyone asks me is essentially, all I do is 30 grams of protein powder, 300 ml of water, a bit of salt, that's it, okay? And I let it sit out for 45 minutes to an hour. I put it on light ice cream, take it out, right? Then I add my peanut butter, which is 10 grams for my post-workout meal. I mix it all together with a spoon at first, so it incorporates the salt, the peanut butter, everything, gets rid of the powdered texture. I can't speak today. And then I put it on respin mode, and it's perfect every single time. And you could use those sort of measurements however you'd like. 50 grams of protein powder, 500 ml of water. That's how you get the lowest calories, and that's the most prep friendly. But if you're in the off season, you can add milk, almond milk, whatever the case is, right? So that's just how I make it. My mum is also heading over to the shop, and she called me, Mikey, is there anything you need? And I need a bit of chicken, and I was going to go to the shop right after this whilst I'm waiting for my Ninja Creamy to defrost. But she's luckily buying me a small pack of chicken mini fillets as well. So, perfect. In terms of how I'm feeling, very, very confident going into the show. As always, same mindset. I know I'm going to win. 100% confident in myself. Going to win the juniors, going to win the overall. Like no other two ways about it. Very confident in myself and know that's going to happen. And then it's just going to be the case of keeping my head locked in for the MK Classic, because I know there's some crazy people that I'm against, and I know there's also some crazy people I'm against in the PCA show. However, I'm very confident in myself, because you can't do good unless you back yourself, right? You should be your #1 biggest fan, and I truly am, okay? So yes, I'm a bit tired, a bit run down, all these different things. However, confident, putting in the work, and I'm relentless. That's the #1 thing. I am relentless, and I'll keep going. Tomorrow, heading over to Finn's. Tomorrow will be the last video, but I'll catch you home with the post-workout meal. Take it easy, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the workout. Sorry if it was a bit boring, all right? So I'm gonna wrap the video up here with my stunning post-workout meal. Bosh, 8 caramel rice cakes, 100 grams of berries, Ninja Creamy, as I've mentioned what's already in there before, just 30 grams whey, and that's it. Bit of cinnamon, 2 grams of pink salt. Lovely, jubbly. Let me give you a taste test before I close off this video. Yeah. Can you hear that crunch? Banging. Decaf coffee, as always. But that's going to wrap off the video, guys. Good day. Pretty tired now. Gonna do my coaching work as standard, edit this video, and start really preparing for the show day now. I've just actually received my athlete pack from the PCA, so I've got to read over that as well. Waiting for Finn to reply to my post-workout shots, just out of your interest or curiosity. I don't know. I was 71.6 post-workout, which is roughly what I am most of the time, near enough 71 to 71.6, however it is. But that session was a bit more intense, so a bit more fatigue. But one thing I just wanted to end off the video with, I know I say it a lot, but whether you've been watching me for a long time, whether you found me during this prep, the start of this prep, midway through, this video right now, that's the only way you found me, whatever the case is, I want to say thank you for your support, because it pushes me so hard and I enjoy making these videos so much, and I have no plans to stop. Really, the final show day video is going to be amazing. I can't wait for you guys to watch that. Tomorrow, I'm not too sure what I'm going to film. It's going to be very similar to how it's been before. Full days of eating are the easiest for me to film. That's why I do so much of them, and you guys seem to enjoy it a lot as well. So it could be another one of those. It's a rest day, so it's a pretty boring full day of eating. I might do something different. We shall see. Maybe just preparing in peak week, how I prepare, right? But yeah, I'm going to eat this, get on with a lot of work, and take it from there. But thank you for all your support. It's been an absolute pleasure to have all of you a part of this journey with me. It motivates me so much, and I hope I inspire some of you out there. Thank you to all my clients, my friends, my family, everything. Another video coming tomorrow, and then we are done for this peak week until we're on to the next one, which starts literally right after the show date, right? I'll be 6 days out of the MK Classic as soon as I win the, pardon me, win the overall. So yeah, take it easy, have a lovely day, and as always, chase your dreams, all right? Catch you soon.